And we're in, and welcome back to Grounded. Where last time we showed off our fortress, or rather, our almost complete fortress. And yeah, I know the silhouette doesn't look the best. I'm not exactly the best at decorating. I'm more about a functionality over form. Does it work as a base? Yes. Is it gonna get destroyed? Very, very, very unlikely that any part gets damaged equals complete and utter destruction. So, I'll take it. I will take it. So where are we now, you might be wondering? Well, simply put, it's time to go visit the next lab. The Pond Lab. Which I am dreading. You might be saying, why? Isn't the Pond Lab... Yeah, Pond Lab is really easy. The lab itself, getting to it, might be hard for us, and you might be wondering why. Well, simply put, it's because we can't use spears and knives. Now, I might be saying, what does that mean? What does that have to do with this game? What do spears and knives have to do with you swimming in water? Well, you can get a special equipment, speaking of, I should go break those later, in the pond, from the creatures in the pond, the diving bells, spiders, and tadpoles. These are used to make food and equipment. And there's something else down there, I don't remember, but you can get like feet for flippers, so it's very useful stuff. Well, it can't do that with a club because you can't swing a club in water. So what does that mean for us? Well, it means we're gonna have to get creative and do some experimentation to get down there. Because there's only so much air you have on you before, you run out, and you have a limited amount of time to activate the lab. Once you get the lab activated, there's no problem. It's getting the lab activated that's the problem. So our goal for today basically is try to figure out how the heck we're going to do this. I do have an idea, and then I have a backup to that idea. But before I do any of that, I want to fight an orb weaver. See how strong I am. This is foolish, yes, but I kind of want to know. And impact! Okay, you're doing no damage. How? Block, that did damage. Where's my stamina? Smack, smack, smack. Hey, you're stunned. Okay, Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Because I've really been meaning to say... Oh, I feel so sorry for you. Here, let me help you out. Impact! I've been meaning to say this. The ladybugs were really easy. I thought, okay, that's a change. But the orb weaver, that was also really easy. So I just have to ask to anybody who knows. I mean, I know I could just look it up myself. Don't want to do that because that's not fun. But I do have to ask. With the fully yoked edition, with the New Game Plus and making creatures harder on New Game Plus and all that, did they make the first time through a lot easier to do? It's not like they needed to do that, but did they? I don't know. Alright, here we are at the pond. Go too far that way, we have mosquitoes and bumblebees to deal with. So we will be going on this side. The mighty pond. To us, it is a lake, but to regular people is but a little water decoration. Oh, this part always, I just never liked doing it. And technically you can save it for later, I believe. There's nothing that says you have to go here. I mean, we don't need fish scale armor or anything like that, but... kind of might as well get it out of the way now, right? So first we are going to go find the lab. That way we have a base of operations set up, should we need it. Oh, the lily pads, and for those of you who do not know, there is a monster in this pond, which is a koi fish. I was going to come up with a clever name, but I got nothing. As a machine, I am very, 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 very bad with names. And again, my name ain't that original. But doesn't everybody say that about the names? It's not cool, it doesn't work. And then when they change it, the name just doesn't fit them. I don't know what I'm talking about. I got a fresh tank of fuel on, and I'm kind of wound up because of that. I've explained that before. When I get a new tank of fuel, I just want to go, go, go. Alright, here we are, officially on this side. Now, I'd like to go this side because the shortest distance you have to be in the water to get to the lab over there. Alright, there's some lore on the milk carton. Let's just go here. And into the water we don't go. Fooled ya. Alright, across the lily pads. Careful, careful, careful. That tree branch? Thought that was a poor bug. Okay, now we're in the water. Careful. We have 40 seconds of oxygen. Keep note of that. Okay, careful. And let's see. There's a tadpole. And I don't see the koi fish. That's usually a bad sign. It means the koi fish is right next to us. You know, I know the koi fish can like one-shot you, but I've never been hit by the koi fish. And I've played this game for a decent amount of time and a decent amount of playthroughs. Oh good, dry land. Ish. Dry land-ish. But yeah, I've never once been in danger of the koi fish. So let me just, if we're floating in the water, I can't swing my club. It's annoying, but it happens, even if I'm floating above. But if I'm standing on something, I can, so I kinda... My first idea... Where'd you go? Okay, you just disappeared on me. My first idea is to hopefully bait, tadpoles. Not gonna happen because they're passive. Get up here! Passive creatures and diving bell spiders to here so I can smack them. They'll be in the water and I'll be close. If that don't work, then I really don't know. I'm gonna have to probably do this in like a million attempts and hope for the best. Alright, here we are at the fuel station. Our base of operation. I'm not gonna jump for that. I'm just not gonna. And I'm not building up to that. Okay, any interesting things in here? Data finder and nothing else, it looks like. Let's see, we need 3 more milk molars. Might have to do that, because I do have a backup strategy in mind. But first, we need to try our first idea. Makes sense, start with the first idea, not the second. If the second one was first, I'd make it first, wouldn't it? Okay, so we dive down, we need some algae. Oh, I'm a fool. I forgot no matter what, you do need a knife. Because you need a knife to collect the grass. I'm a fool. There's the other creature. The water boatmen. They give you the flippers, which make you swim faster. But they're also passive creatures. Which means the only thing I might be able to take out are diving bell spiders. This might be a lot more tricky than I thought. Now, if this was a dagger playthrough, this would be no problem. Let me analyze this algae, see what it gives me for recipes. I might have to look some stuff up. Analyzing. Decoy bait. Again, never had to use that. Okay, let me check my recipes, because I did level up my raw science ability. Maybe I'll unlock something. Let's see. Bubble helmet. Sunken bone, silk rope, and eelgrass strand. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the sunken bone's at the very, very, very bottom of the lake pond area. I might have to try to do that, maybe 1 bone at a time. Okay, that's an option. And there's the go-to. Okay, we could build this. That needs lily pad wax to get underneath the lily pad's eelgrass strand, which we need a rope for, and silk rope. Okay, that's entirely possible. That's half of what we want. Because we also want the flippers. If I go down, where are you? Yeah, these things. They need water boatman fins. And the only way to get those is to defeat water boatmen, which I don't think I can do because I can't swing my club in the water. But if I recall, that's all you need. This makes you swim faster, and then we have the tube for breathing longer. But if we could use the tube, maybe what we do is use the tube to get the bubble helm, giving us a lot more oxygen. Because I do think there is a bubble down there, a place to regain your oxygen. So if I just bare minimum effort go for the bones, I can get the helmet. That might allow us to get into the pond. Spider Fang dagger. I might have to do a dagger playthrough next because I've never used them. Might be fun trying to do like a crit dagger build. But I'm not here for that. I'm here for pointy rounds. I'm kidding, that's ammunition. That's not going to work because it's not a club. Okay, I don't have the recipe, but there is a seagrass lantern you can get. So I'm gonna have to go back to, I need to get some lily pad wax. So okay, I wasn't afford to come here. I need the wax to go make the dagger. To come back, there it is, and the slime lantern. Okay, so I need the dagger. And then I can make some other things. Yeah, that's only good for the koi fish. Basketball's not going to help. So basically, I need lily pad wax. That goes to lantern. I like to make 2. That goes to dagger, which we need, and we're not going to use as a weapon, only for harvesting the eel grass. We have a shovel. I wonder if there's an accessory we can, a lot of planning I gotta do, and I was hoping I'd come with here and, option A would work, but I really don't think option A is going to work. Option A being, again, luring the creatures because, well, it turns out we don't need diving bow spiders, we need boatmen for the fins. And you can't lure a boatman, so I can either sit around for, 20 hours and hope one comes close enough. That's enough wax. I can get more when I come back for the grass. What to do? And I know normally can't you just cut this out and cut back to when you have an idea? Yeah, but I like to explain my process. That's kind of the point of a challenge, rather than just say, here's a challenge, and I overcame it. Here's a challenge, and I overcame it. I want to show the process, so that way if any of you at home want to try this and have access to Grounded, you can use me as a guide. In fact, comment down below if you're doing the same thing and you found a better way to do this. That's right, I'm asking you to one-up me. Okay, let's head back. And on the way back, we will think out loud and go over our second option. First, okay, no koi fish. We're good. Up to the lily pads, please. And I'm so glad that's just diving bell spiders that spawn in, I think, very remote areas, and the koi fish, which is easy to see, despite the fact I haven't shown it yet. So what I'm thinking we do is we make the gill tube. Obviously, we need that. And with that gill tube, we also make the pebblet dagger, which we need to make everything in the first place, so that goes without saying. I might as well grab a few of these while I'm here. More resources, right? Also might as well grab a bite. Yum. After all, we now know orb weavers are no threat to us. Since we always find one at a time. Okay, so what I think the plan is, go back, make the dagger. With that, we collect the materials we need, lily pad wax and eelgrass. A ridiculous amount of it. And give me some of this. I probably should drink you first, but whatever. And with that, we go with my second option, because I do want to try to defeat a boatman. I just don't see it happening with our current limitations. So I'm not planning for it. If it happens, cool. We'll be able to skip a step while I do everything else. What I'm thinking we do, we make the tube. Then with that tube, we actually head down to get the bones. And with the bones, we should be able to make that air bubble helmet. which will give us all the air we need to compensate, hopefully, for the boatman's fins. Now, to also, I just said it, cover, we'll say, and also to make up for the boatman fins, I think we go for the water-exclusive mutations. Now, for those of you who don't know, or maybe you do, but you don't know what I'm talking about because you've never gotten these, there are a couple of mutations, which again are your skills. Am I going the right way? I probably got lost. Which, are skills exclusive basically to the water. A snail shell. Wish you could have harvested this for like a shield or something. Okay, there we go. I got lost. But there's, I know there's one that is the Explorer, or the Water Explorer mutation, where I think just like the Land Explorer mutation allows you to swim faster, which hopefully will compensate for the fins. And I want to say there's one more, and I know there's a recipe, but I think you need tadpole meat, which means we have to defeat a tadpole. Let me check, cookbook for the hedge. Crit chance and fall defense. No. Canteen upgrade. Bandage upgrade. Is there no other cookbook? Probably from the hedge chip you get, because there's a hedge chip and a secret chip in the hedge. That's probably where you get the cookbook for it. Also potions. We might be able to make, I forgot we don't have the way up anymore, the potion for like water breathing or something. Or speed. Or oxygen. Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to make a dagger just for a harvesting tool. With that, we'll get the lily pad wax for, whatchamacallit, I just said it. The other things, the gill tube. With that gill tube, we'll combine that with our shovel, and hopefully, I have to wait a couple of spawn cycles, we can get the bones for the helmet. Where's my dagger? There it is. We have a new tool. And this is kind of the only tool we're going to need right now. Oh, I should have analyzed these. I'll go do that in a second. Let's see. We're not going to need the torch. So here it is, our pebblet dagger, which, yes, is a weapon. Yes, you can parry with it. You can use a shield with it. And you can harvest things in the water with it. Kind of makes sense. Don't get me wrong, but whatever. So with that dagger, we will get the eelgrass. With the eelgrass, we'll get the eel tube. With the eel tube, we'll hopefully get the bubble helmet. And while we do that, I'll hopefully get the mutation for Water Explorer, I think it was called, and max that out for the increased movement speed. Well, we already have the stamina mutation, so we don't have to worry about running out of stamina, so we can swim faster. Okay, what do you give me? Green machine. That's not going to help us, and I know you're not going to help us, because that's just a bounce web. Yeah, so off camera, I will look up, I guess just potions and food that might help us. I know there's a food recipe with tadpole meat that I think will help with water breathing. But we also can't defeat a tadpole. Sorry, I'm running around in circles right now, but this is kind of my process. The more I go over the same thing in a circle, eventually I'll notice something doesn't fit right and problem solved. But that's for me to figure out and for you to enjoy. So next time, I'm just going to cut straight to when we're in the pond, harvesting our items, and we know what we're going to do. This is going to be a difficult one, which is funny because the pond is so freaking easy. Oh well, that's the point of a challenge, isn't it? What fun awaits us. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing. And if you did, please consider hitting the like button and impacting the subscribe button. It'll help out in the long run. With all that being said, this has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.